Where is Gwen? And why did Billy go AWOL from the convent as well? I always knew it. For years, the Petherick family's corner of the Chateau DY YouTube universe was a comforting staple of the internet. Viewers watched as the grand, albeit decaying, Chateau de la Basmanie and its neighboring convent were painstakingly brought back to life. But almost overnight, the machinery of the channel ground to a halt. Fans were left with a series of jarring disruptions. Yanis stopped uploading, Simon was abruptly taken out of work, and most shockingly, Billy sold the chateau and seemingly went completely AWOL. Amidst this structural collapse, one massive question remains unanswered: where is Gwen, the disappearance of Billy and the chateau sale? To understand Gwen's current position, one must first look at the catalyst of the collapse: Billy Petherick going AWOL. As the primary face and driving force of the vlogs, Billy's sudden detachment from the project signaled the true end of an era. The announcement that Billy had left the chateau and that the property was being sold sent shockwaves through the community. Billy, who had spent years filming every brick and beam, effectively vanished from the regular upload schedule, leaving a vacuum of information. His decision to go AWOL wasn't just a break from filming, it was a total severance from the daily reality of the estate, leaving fans to speculate on the fractures behind the camera. The fallout, Yanis and Simon sidelined. The domino effect of Billy's departure immediately impacted the boots-on-the-ground team. Simon, a beloved fixture of the heavy labor, found himself taken out of work as the overarching grand plans for the chateau dissolved. Simultaneously, Yanis, whose independent channel had grown rapidly, suddenly stopped uploading. When Yanis finally broke his silence, the curtain was pulled back just enough to reveal the new power dynamic. He revealed he had been locked out of his apartment project at the convent, but crucially noted that he was still being employed. Not by Billy, but by Gwen. Where is Gwen? While Billy went AWOL and the rest of the crew scattered, Gwen stayed in the shadows, which is exactly where her power lies. Historically, Gwen was the most private figure on the channel, rarely addressing the camera directly. However, property records and behind-the-scenes logistics reveal that Gwen was never just a bystander. She is the legal owner of the properties, including the chateau and the convent. While rumors of a personal split between Billy and Gwen flooded the comment sections, the logistical reality indicates that Gwen did not run away. Instead, while Billy retreated from the internet and the property, Gwen remained on-site to manage the aftermath. She redirected Yanis to renovate a separate cottage on the property, proving that she is still actively managing the estate's assets. Conclusion. The essay of the Petherick Chateau is no longer one of cozy renovations, but of a quiet, complex division of assets and lives. Billy's choice to go AWOL and sell his stake marked the death of the YouTube project. Yet, the estate itself breathes on. Gwen has chosen total internet silence, stepping completely away from the public eye to pick up the pieces of her inheritance in France. She isn't missing. She is simply doing what she has always done, managing the property, away from the lens of the camera.